Hello, everyone. I am so excited to share with you our guest today, the wonderful Tom Smyth, who's come to talk to us about his book, but also about all things Tom Smyth, because this man is a huge inspiration and he is going to motivate you today to get up and start following your dreams. Come and join me here, Tom Smyth. Hello and welcome.
How are we doing?
I am doing good. I'm doing good. So I'm over here in Perth, Australia. You are in Belfast, I believe, today.
I am in
You're
Belfast
a man of the world.
Yeah, I'm definitely in Belfast today. Yeah.
Tom, I love talking to you, and I love your energy and how you motivate people. You're very passionate about it. But can you share with everyone, some people of our audience will not know you yet, and could you share with them a little bit about yourself, please?
Yeah, my name's Tom Smyth. I was born in Belfast in 1974 during a cycle of violence, better known as the Troubles. Our country was at war with each other. Thank God it's not now, which is an amazing thing. Now, I'm a dad, I'm a husband, I'm a granda, I'm a mentor to a lot of people. I've been a mindset coach for some incredible fighters in UFC. I'm a property developer, currently building over 1,000 houses in the south of Ireland. I'm the proud business partner of an international furniture company called Manor Interiors. We furnish hotels and apartment developments all over the world. I'm also just me. Like, I'm me. I'm humble, I'm hungry, and I'm confident. I have God in my life, and I feel blessed. I have had God in my life for the last few years, but I gave myself to Jesus Christ last week officially and done it correctly. I'm all in, and I'm also a recovering alcoholic, and I'm very proud to be sober.
Yeah, you're amazing, Tom. You're such an inspiration, and I love you're such an open book. You just share the journey, you share it as it is, you just are yourself and you're putting it out there. And if someone resonates, if there's resonance in it for anyone, that's amazing. And I love that you're talking about the whole God word, because a lot of people don't talk about it, and it's so important, especially in business, but definitely in life, definitely in life. So amazing, and I'm very excited for you. And I'm sure you have amazing peace in your heart and in your life now whenever you've made that choice. And you are an all-in person. Whenever you're all in, you're all in.
Completely, yeah. Submerged.
So we met in 2023 at Crum Castle at one of our events. You were a speaker, so you came to speak at Nexus Fear for Abel, which was amazing, and you were so amazing and inspiring then, and so much has happened since then. And I was so delighted and happy Irish dancing, to be able to bring Fearless to KMD Books. So thank you for trusting us with that. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's an epic book. Can you share with us the reason and the motivation behind writing Fearless?
Yeah, COVID was gripping the world, and I remember it was March 2020. I remember it so well because my birthday is on the 27th of March, and that's the day that I started writing my book. I felt I had a purpose to write a book, and if it helped one person, just one, my job was done. And I started writing the book, and the book was about self-doubt. It's an antidote to self-doubt. And as self-doubt kicked in with me, my brain told me to stop writing the book. And when that happened, I started writing it more. I started putting more effort into writing the book, and I blanked out. What self-doubt was trying to stop me from doing it. No chance. And I believe Fearless is a street version of real life events that's happened with me that I have shared from my heart and from pain to show people there is a chance. You can do it by simply following the principles that I set out: dream, determination, regeneration, energization, ambition, and motivation. And, I believe it's our duty to be successful in life, whether it's in your personal life, as a dad, as a husband, as a wife, whatever it may be. It's our duty to be successful, and also in business. And I just wanted to show people a different version of how I've done it, how it worked for me. And I've had so many people saying, Tom, that was the best book I've ever wrote. And I was like, really? Thanks. And I've heard so many people saying that book really changed my life. And that's why I wrote it. I didn't write it for me. I wrote it to help other people, and it definitely has done that job. And then having the opportunity to work with you is just life-changing. So thank you so much for being my friend and also being a world-class publisher. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for blowing my head up. I appreciate that. You live these principles, Tom Smyth. I know that you live these principles every single day, and you are so humble, and you genuinely want to help people get out of their own way and to see their own potential, because so many people don't. And I think it's a thing growing up in Northern Ireland. I don't know about you, and I always found that, you know, people were always worried about what other people say. They have such negative, like what they say to themselves, they would never say it to another person. That negative self-talk, it just crushes dreams. But this book is called Fearless, because whenever you take all of that fear of all of that away, what are you left with is potential, really, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but fear is an emotion. And, you know, many people have asked me over the last couple of years, especially in around the January period, Tom, how do you really win this year? And I have said to people, if you can control your emotions, you can control your world. And that might seem heavy to somebody, but the better understanding you get of your own body and mind and your thinking, you can predict your own future. Because if you're not buying into the negativity of other people, when you stop caring and worrying about the opinion of people that don't count, and you put yourself first, and you find self-love, you find self-worth, you make your dreams and your goals that important that nothing will stop you going after them, then the next thing you start finding a system to follow. And, you know, through our course too, Dream Mentoring, we have a system that we give people. And just to put it out there, I'm very proud to say we have formed the first billion euro company with an incredible client called Dennis Corbett, who followed all of our principles. So, you know, and that man came to us vulnerable, but ready to be coached. And like, I'm so proud to say with a billion euro company from coaching someone, it's one of the most proudest accolades I've ever got. But it's when you find people that want to learn, and, you know, being able to park an emotion might take a lot for somebody, but when you start understanding it, you can do it. And fear is just simply an emotion. And when you don't let it affect you, then you become like, Karen, you know, I've said this to you, I believe I'm bulletproof.
Yeah.
Bulletproof.
Yeah. And that's the thing. In life, adversities happen. You're not going to eliminate adversities, but you can make yourself stronger so that they don't penetrate or don't bring you down to rock bottom. You know, you're up there doing it, you're up there in the higher vibrations, and you are bulletproof up there, because you know it. And living your life, you know, without emotions ruling, it doesn't mean that you're emotionless or heartless. It just means that you've got a level head. You're able to manage your life. You're able to make choices with unwavering faith that you're making the right choice for the next step in your life. And if something fails, it's fine, because you're going to learn from it. It doesn't mean you're taking a step back. You're moving forward still. You're just learning.
What you just said there was perfect, because it's not about it being an emotionless person. It's about being able to deal with your emotions when they come at you. And sometimes that emotion can be a lie, because your brain's lying to you. And, you know, it's be careful what you listen to. And I don't think you wake up this person who can master this. You build that person. And that's why we have this unique thing called personal development. You build a different version of yourself. And, you know, I believe every one of us should be raising our standards, both from a business and a personal point of view, all of the time. It's okay to want more. It's okay to be a better person. It's okay to learn how to control your emotions. It's okay to speak differently, think differently, want differently. Why would we not, is my question. Why would we not?
I get you. I have a question for you, which is, you know, do we ever stop learning? Do we ever stop growing? No, is that not why we are brought to this earth, is to evolve in spirit?
Yeah, like I will sometimes, like I listen to content every day, at least 2 hours of content every day. And sometimes it can be one sentence that I learn, and it's like, that is a game changer. But I'm a great believer, every single day is a school day. Even our 2 little dogs in the house, they will stay on me until I give them a treat. So that they're the best people at closing a sale that I've ever met in my life. They can close that sale by going, okay, and I give them
You're
what they
just
want.
patient.
But there is always something to learn. You know,
Yeah.
it's like I have an incredible girl in my office this morning, and there was one thing that she done wrong. One thing. What about the 99 things she does right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's about, and she's standing here, and that's sometimes people see the one thing that somebody does wrong and they're giving them a hard time. What about, you know, take a step back.
Yeah, exactly.
Take a step
Celebrate the 99 that go right.
back.
Absolutely. I love your perspective on life. Mr. Smith, we should all take a leaf out of your book. And that is the one thing about writing a book and putting it out there. There's going to be different things in different chapters that resonate with your readers from wherever they are at. Because someone starting out in the journey may resonate with something, and take what resonates and action that. You don't need to do it all at once. And
But
then
Karen, do you know what
whenever
I want to
you've
say?
mastered that, come
See the
back to
amount of
it.
pain that I've went through, the amount
Yes.
of pain physically, mentally, money that I've lost, the battle of addiction with alcohol, nearly dying, all of it has got me to the point where I'm at. I'm not just some guy who springs out of bed with discipline and motivation in the mornings. I'm somebody who has went through a journey of sheer pain, growing up during a conflict, coming out the other side of it, and then finding attributes and factors that if I apply to my business and personal life, they work. And I think it's so important to listen to people who are coaching people who have lived it. Because if somebody hasn't lived it, how can they coach it? And I'm all about integrity and trust.
Yeah, you absolutely are. And everyone has potential, don't they, Tom? They just need to have the
Everybody.
desire, the burning
Every
desire to
single
make it
person on the planet. I used to peel potatoes in a fish and chip shop from the age of 10. I made chips in the chippy, in the burger joint. I was the smelly kid whose uniform smelled like the chippy. Like, what? But the 10-year-old whose amazing parents didn't have any money, the young entrepreneur was born then with a burning desire to be successful. And I remember being a kid and used to say to all my friends, I'm going to be a multi-millionaire. And they're all like, you're nuts. I'm like, am I? But I told everybody, strangers, and everybody used to tell me to shut up because I was always talking about it. But I was self-prophesizing who it was going to become.
Of course.
You know, and does it work?
And absolutely. You speak it into reality, and people need to get confident about their own potential. Oh, amazing work, guys! Go and get your copy of Fearless. Honestly, it's one of those books that you keep on the shelf and then you keep going back to as you grow, because there'll be something more for you to learn in it, because these words have depth. And Tom has shown up and shared, like we added in stories, didn't we, Tom? I was like, Tom, we need more of you in here, so can we get more stories? So you have showed up.
Bonus chapters in of people stealing money from me finding God. The journey of recovery through alcoholism. I just wanted to make it raw, so then if anybody is going through a journey, they can relate to it, you know. So it's all in there. There's no doubt about that.
And it takes courage to share that and put that out there. But you have showed up and shared so that other people can be guided on their path and not feel shame and just get on with it. It's all part of your story. It's all part of who you are today and who's about to take the next step. So that's future forward focus. And I absolutely recommend that everyone goes and checks out Dream Mentoring. How many people are you coaching at the minute, Tom?
It's just over 250 people across the world. Like, we've got clients in Barbados, Miami, the UK, Ireland, and it's about to massively elevate now. I believe now that I've stepped into a whole different journey with God. I've got a far bigger picture and far bigger stages to stand on, you know.
Yeah. Well, we know what God energy does, don't we? It's all powerful.
Yeah.
So I look forward to this next. I feel another book coming along. So we share that. So you just keep on that journey. Thank you for joining me, Tom. Thank you for the time. Everyone, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, just post them below or send them to us, or we will connect you with Tom. But go and grab your copy today of Fearless. It'll be the best decision that you make. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you so much for publishing my book. Thank you very much.
It's my absolute honor and pleasure. Thank you, Tom. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.